SHIKHA Goel, IPS. A versatile and tough IPS officer, SHIKHA Goel is the Additional Commissioner of Police, Crimes and SIT. She's a dynamic and full of energy lady. She is completely very, very active and highly energetic. Her husband, Vijay Kumar, also is a police officer. She's a mother of two, highly qualified and extremely powerful, yet she balances her personal and professional life. Shikha loves watching films and reading books. It's a boon for us to have her with us today at this panel. Ma'am, you've been a super cop. You are a super cop. But I think the best, you are the best example for stress at workplace. Because on a day-to-day life, from morning till evening, you keep dealing with so many issues, whether it is crime or whether it is investigation, etc., etc., etc. How do you actually balance, ma'am, your mental and physical balance? How does that happen? How are you so fit mentally and physically?
It's true that law enforcement, like many other professions, is quite a stressful job, simply because there's no concept of off-duty for us.
Yes.
So it's kind of a 24/7. So even if you're not in office, you kind of carry it at the back of your mind, things happen. I'll confess that I have no foolproof mantra for how to overcome stress. But what I generally follow is try to stick to a regular schedule, whether it is a bedtime or a wake-up time, whether it is having simple home-cooked food. I'm not the one who would say that I only eat very, very healthy food, but I prefer home-cooked food, and I believe that you should eat everything, but in moderation. That is what I believe in. Another thing which I found is that we all need to have a good and a great group of friends and families, interacting with whom often acts as a very good stress buster. Hugging my children every night before I go to sleep is probably the one which does wonders to me, and is the to-do thing in a simple few seconds, and you feel much better. Also, there is a need to learn how to let go. You know, often we just keep on stressing and thinking and keeping things on, which keep building on us. So learning how to let go is, and yes, a good sense of humor. You should be able to laugh at yourself. I guess those are my mantras of stress busting.
So you're a super cop, no doubt about it. But are you also a super mom? Because I just want to know, do you take the stress, that pressure, that you're not able to really give time at home? And do you think that it is necessary to be at home at every milestone of your child? Did you ever think like that?
First of all, I don't believe in this super cop, super mom, super woman. I don't believe in these. I believe that these kind of phrases actually puts pressure on women more to perform. We are all very human, and expecting us to do our best or 100% for everything, every day, every time is not fair on any of us. And I think only some fabled being in some fairy tale could be the one who would be doing that. So I don't believe in that. I recently read something what Cherie Blair said, saying that I'm not a superwoman, and the story of my life is that every day I'm juggling so many balls in the air, and sometimes some of them fall. And I would say that yes, it's pretty okay if some of them fall at some time. We really need to prioritize. So there is time where you need to dedicate or prioritize on your children. There are times when you need to prioritize on your career, and all of them cannot happen at the same time. So like from my own experience, I can say I was in a very so-called good posting at one point of time, But my child was very small, and I wanted to be somewhere where it was more of a desk job and I could have more time. And when I requested for that, everybody was shocked, saying, who wants to leave a post like that? But I said, I want to, because this is the time when my child needs it. So I'll prefer to be on a desk job rather than being. And then there's been other times when it's maybe my husband has taken a posting which is slightly easier, so that I could concentrate on my career. So that balance needs to be maintained by all of us.
So do you take time for workout?
I would confess that in all this panel which has come, I am really feeling very ashamed, because I am not a regular outdoor type. I am not a regular fitness freak either. I'm a very lazy person as far as that is concerned. So probably I am the one who needs to take this 21 days challenge.
So what advice do you give, ma'am, to the women and the mothers who are into similar kind of a job like yours? I mean, I'm not talking police, but some kind of a stressful job. It could be anything.
I would say that marriage, motherhood, career, all of them we try to give our utmost to all of them at all the times, which is creating this stress for us. So I would want women to realize that, I don't want you to be selfish, but I would say I want you to have self-love.
Yep.
Okay, so you find, like we say, we take care of all the loved ones, but who takes care of us? I think we need to take care of us ourselves. So that is very essential. And also, often we love this, that image of a sacrificial kind of a woman, and we love that kind of, and we try to put, live to it. I guess what we need to do is that find time for ourselves, also learn to how to ask for help. Often we don't even ask for help. We want to try to do everything on our own. So it's okay to lean on somebody. It is okay to ask for help. And there's so many people, including your husband, a large number of us, actually women, we don't ask our husbands to do things. We women are, I don't know how many of you have read Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. It portrays it very beautifully, where it says that, we women are very intuitive. And that is why we extend help and support without anybody asking for us. But men are not wired like that. They're not as instinctive as us. So therefore, they need to be asked in very plain and simple terms that, yes, this is the help I need. And we don't ask for it, and over a period of time, that resentment keeps building in us that he's not helping. And then one day when we ask, then it is more of a resentment rather than a... So,
very true.
So it is very necessary, and same goes for other people. You can have your own support system to work with. So it is very essential for us to, to feel okay to ask for help, lean for support for other people, and build a support system for yourself. And that way, then you will have time for yourself also.
Finally, ma'am, what have you to say about Million Moms?
It's a wonderful initiative. When you and Dr. Mani came to me that day to invite me for this function, I was really impressed by your enthusiasm and by the entire concept of this. Often it is that many of us do at the back of our minds know that we need to work out, that we need to do something, that we need to take control of our life, of our own being in a way. But you don't know how to. Probably I think this is the one which gives this soft nudge, which would, help you to actually then, yes, go about and do it. So I think it's something very wonderful. Since I have a lot of women employees, as well as families of my personnel who work under me, I would definitely like because I saw that Mani had a session with the army people, army wives, I think. I would love to have organized that something for the police and see that, that kind of it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Take up the 21 days challenge. Log into www.millionmoms.in. For more details, contact 77024 9110.